Mick Hayes here. Mick like Mick Jagger, Hayes like Isaac Hayes. And today we're starting this journey together, my Strat Quest. I have a problem with naming things. You'll learn that more about me as we continue to get to know each other. But let me take you back to 1987. 1987. This is where it starts for me. This is a Squire Bullet. It was actually purchased for me brand new. Actually, you know what's funny? That happened at a Boys and Girls Club gig. I remember that specifically. This was purchased new for me at Kepler Music Center in West Seneca, New York. I've had it ever since. It's been either mine or in the family with my nephew tried playing for a little bit, but he didn't get it. But this has been mine ever since new. It has a terrible radius on the neck, super skinny neck. Nothing I could ever play today, but as a child, it was perfect for me. Then, this is the one you see in a lot of my videos. This is a 1974. It's 50 years old, big headstock. This is Mo Reed. And we're gonna do a video about Mo Reed at another time. But the reason why we're making this video today and starting this quest today, I'm going to tell you. So I started a new record, actually in July, with my friends Josh Smith and Joe Bonamassa. We were tracking a song specifically called Cornerstone that I wrote, and it was a Strat guitar solo. That's what we needed. Now I have 2 Strats in my collection. I have a 65 reissue and a 57 reissue, and neither of those really kind of cut the mustard for me personally. And then I didn't own Mo Reed yet. Actually, Mo Reed I bought later in August. But Joe has this 56 Strat that he hands me in the studio to cut the solo for Cornerstone. And I think it was either the second or third take, I had got everything that the 3 of us guitar players were looking for that particular song. And that guitar, like, it haunted me. It was like a real, I don't know, it sounded funny to say that. It was like, that's a real Strat. And I know that that's like kind of snobby to say that, but 100%, it was a real Strat. Those 50s pickups, they howl. They sound different. They're microphonic. It's a different thing. I can't wait for you guys to hear the track. It is finished, but we don't have a release date planned just yet. I knew I couldn't just, like, you know, jump out and buy myself a 50 Strat while I'm in the process of making this record and spending all of my money and time on that. But I have some friends, and that's where we kind of transition this thing. I have some great friends that I've made in a short amount of time of living here in Nashville who have some amazing guitars and just instrument collections in general. And I've asked them in person to help me not only garnish the content on this channel, but to help me with my Strat journey, with my Strat Quest. And the quest starts here today with this. Now, I posted a video of me playing this in a reel on both TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube, and it was actually the highest viewed video thus far. This is a 1966 large headstock that is 100% all original and all straight, with exception of a 5-way switch, which some would consider is an improvement. Doesn't bother me a bit, but ironically, Mo Reed still has a 3-way in it. I have adjusted back to having a 3-way, but this guitar is exceptional. The fun part about this one is it has a lot of red on the back and not much red on the front. That's just the way it faded and aged naturally. But as you can hear in the intro of this video, this guitar is really, really special. And I'm excited to have it on loan for a day or so here. as I'm learning, these 66s are basically as similar to a 65 as you can get in truly a transitional piece, because we've got the big headstock here, but we don't have the block logo that's on Mo Reed. But you know, there's a lot to be said about older guitars, older instruments, that really, sometimes you really can't put your finger on it. And there have been times I think I've gotten close to saying it right, and I'm gonna try it now. You know, it's not just like going and buying an aged guitar and giving it the broken feel like a pair of jeans. I've heard Tom Murphy say that before, and I don't disagree with that. There's something to be said about vibration and how much vibration this guitar has absorbed, in addition to sweat and DNA and everything else. Like when you put that into a guitar, sometimes it seems to be that's kind of the secret. So while we can all go into a custom shop or wherever and grab ourselves a nice aged looking broken in guitar, I truly believe that there's something different about the life that it's led. And without kind of showing my hand too much, like, I didn't have the childhood and the teenage years growing up that I would have wanted, which caused me to play the way that I do. And I think some of that's this too. This life that this guitar has had up until this point kind of speaks volumes for the way that it looks, the way that it sounds and such. That said, this guitar, while it's absolutely beautiful, this would have the gray bottom pickups, which obviously I'm not going to take it apart to show you guys. But being that it's all original, these are the gray bottom pickups. This is the sound of the gray bottom pickups. And this owner, who once again, thank you very much, keeps all of his guitars in E flat. That's not something I'm going to alter. It's just something I just wanted to document. I really wanted to show this guitar and throw it in the timeline of my quest. Could I get along with a 66 Strat? Yeah, absolutely. But my suspicion remains that I think the sound I'm the most in tune with is those 50s pickups, the microphonic pickups. Some of this is all subjective, of course, but this beautiful guitar is where the quest starts. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some more sound samples in here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks so much for tuning in.